Morning guys, it's JB here with a quick preview of today's match between Burnley and Leeds United. It's going to be a quick one now, and basically this is a must not lose for Sean Dyche. In fact, it needs to be a must win, considering our first two results have been pathetically bad. Leeds coming into it 1 point from their first two games, battling draw against Everton, whooped obviously against Manchester United in the opening match. A bit unfairly, I thought, but we've got to win this one today. But local derby, sort of a Lancashire Yorkshire derby, So we're representing Lancashire. We've got to represent the Red Rose with pride today. We have to. It's going to be a tough game. Leeds will always make it tough. We need to avenge those two defeats last year. I mean, the 1-0 at Ellen Road, we should have won that game, but for frankly ranked refereeing. But we were well and truly whooped 4-0, I think it was last year, 5-0, I can't remember, but we were whooped absolutely conclusively, and we can't put up a display like that ever again. This time we've got the crowd. People like Barry Swain forget that the Burnley fans are the 12th man, and I think that there's that element as well. Also, there's been a frustration in the transfer market. Our opening to the season hasn't been good enough in terms of performances or trying to see teams off, especially on week 1 against Brighton. And of course, our transfer window up till now hasn't been good enough. Although Lennon has just signed and Cornet as practically signed, but the club for some stupid reason haven't confirmed it yet, but according to reports we've signed Maxwell Corday. I am a bit naffed off that we've missed out on Will Hughes again. Big decent targets that could have improved the squad. He'd have been an upgrade on Jack Cork for absolutely sure. Will Hughes, he's gone to Bleeding Palace, who are one of our rivals to stay out of relegation trouble. That is a disappointment. So, I'm sorry, our central midfield isn't good enough. Jack Cork is not good enough. It just isn't. But there's a chance here today for the lads to, certainly for Jack Cork and a couple of others, to prove me wrong, because this is a must. We've got to win this. It's a must winner. Leeds are going to be difficult. Calvin Phillips is back for them. I presume he'll be back. It'll be tough. It'll be a tough old game. Hard to predict this one. Russ Spurden, of course, a big Leeds fan, a good mate of mine, says 4-0 Leeds. It's bound to say that, isn't it? If you were watching the thing, but Barry Swain, who was his guest, went for 2 on Leeds and laid the knife into my team a bit, which with all due respect is a little bit frustrating, because I understand where it's coming from with where we get a player injured like Pope or Tarkowski or me or whatever. I get that thing, but I think he's been rather hard on us a little bit, Barry, and he's a good mate of mine and I like him to bits, but come on, Baz, cut us a bit of slack. Just stop giving us a hard time. You failed to mention that we're signing Cornet. We are failing to notice that we've signed Aaron Lennon. Okay, he's a bit experienced. He's not my idea of a signing, but we've got him. We've got him now. The squad's strengthened somewhat a little bit with it. Who knows? He could shock the world and come on as an impact sub and actually win us the game. So, we won in the week. Okay, we should have been beaten in the 90 minutes against Newcastle. I have no doubts about it. But for Wayne Hennessy, but we won the penalty shootout. So if that doesn't instill confidence into the lads, I don't know what will. But what I will say is, I think it'll be a tough game. Leeds will not make it easy. There's no doubt about it. They are a tough old side, and Bielsa's got them playing, and that's one of the reasons why I've got them a top 8, because they are a top 8 side. But today, Burnley, I think, could put on a performance, and all the fans of performance after that first week against Brighton. We dominated for about 60 minutes and then just slacked off in the last sort of 20 and allowed Brighton to score 2 goals. They owe us that performance. They owe the fans, us the fans, that performance today. If they can do that, then no problem. I think we'll win it quite comfortably 3-1. But let me tell you one thing: Leeds will put up a battle. There is no two ways about it. You look at their squad, very good there. Kelvin Phillips, an England international that's been in the making for the last 12 months. He's absolutely superb. But we need to win this game. You know, we've got to get there. We need to get Wood on form. We need to get Rodriguez and Barnes and Bids on form. Hopefully Westwood is fit to start. I hope he is, because if he isn't, we could be in for a long old afternoon. I'm not sure if Jack Cook's good enough, but again, next 90 minutes he could shock the world and have a worldie of a game. So, it's going to be tough, but I'm going to put my head on the line here and go against the grain on the commentary hub. Against Russ and Barry. I'm going to say 3-1 Burnley. I think we have a chance. If we can get in amongst their back four, make it very tricky for them, Wood especially, then we've got a chance. But we have to play well. We've got to utilise the flanks. McNeil's got to have a good 90 minutes. It's all good having good 60 or 70 minutes. You need to be at it fully for 90 minutes. We're at home. We have to go for the throat. We have to go for the cutthroat. But let me tell you, Leeds will be wanting to do exactly the same. It's a Lancashire-Yorkshire clash. There'll be no quarter given. Leeds are a very good opposition, but if we play to our strengths and we play our A game and we keep at it for 90 minutes today, then I think we can win it. I think we'll win 3-1. Okay, that's my preview done and dusted. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Put your predictions in the comment section below. Please don't be too harsh like Barry was on with Burnley the other day on the commentary hub predictions. Please try and be a bit kinder to us. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.